Today is Hisuian LILLIGANT raid day in Pokemon Go, and this one should be an easy one. 3-star raid. Hisuian LILLIGANT is fighting in grass type, or should I say grass and fighting type, which means it has a double weakness to flying. So we're going to do a few of these raids, hopefully get the shiny, and while I think about it, just want to say thank you to Viator12 for gifting this ticket for me. The raids have started. We'll jump into our first raid and see if we can get this one nice and early. So first one is down, and let's just see, can we get the shiny on the first raid? And that's a big fat no. 14-14. And we need to do better. We'll do a few more raids and hopefully this thing will catch. Second Lilligant is down, and already the shinies are coming through. Not for Waterfall, but there is still time. This is only the second raid of the day, and as I say, thanks to Randy for the ticket, Viator12. It gives us plenty of chances at getting the shiny, and that one is not shiny, and it is worse than the first one. So yeah, we've got a bit of work to do. I've said that before. We definitely got a bit of work to do on this one. So everybody in the group seems to have got the shiny except me, so could this one be my raid? Not holding my breath, but you never know. And oh yes, there we go. We got the shiny Lilligant, and typically worst IVs we've encountered so far, but you know what? We don't care. We got the shiny. We've got a terrible throw, but we got the shiny. It's only the third raid, so there's still time to do better. But that's it, everyone so far got the shiny. There we go. Added to the shiny dex. That's what we're talking about. And I'm going to appraise it, but it's going to be terrible. Okay, it's 3-star. But it's still not good. I have it on good authority that there is a Hundo Sneasel here, and there's a few to go at, but we're looking for 276. Shiny one would be nice, but let's face it, it is not going to happen. Could it be you? 276. That is the CP that we've been told to look for, so we'll catch you, and we'll get our Hundo Hisuian Sneasel. Yay. Shiny would have been nice, let's be honest, but let's face it, how often does that actually happen? There we go, Hundo. Put a start on you. We'll jump back into our next raid. Can we go 2 in a row? This is probably not going to happen, but you never know. Stranger things have happened, and no. It has been an absolute minute since we got a shiny. So raid 2 we got the shiny, now we're on raid 18 I think, and thanks Kate, Neonet for the invite. We got the shiny 14-11, so I think this might be marginally better than the one that I got earlier, but we'll see. But second shiny, thanks to the remote raid, that is something, you know. Was having no luck on the in-persons. It's 3-star, still not good. And we've still got another half hour to go, so we'll see how we get on. So I didn't look at the number as it was scrolling down, because you know what, I'm an idiot. But they've all been really bad so far, but we got what I think might just be the Hundo here, 1435 CP. It's not weather boosted, but we're going to put a golden raspberry on it. It's going to get a really bad throw. We hit the grate, and that hopefully will be enough to secure it for us. No, let's try again. This time it's going to be there. This would be so embarrassing if it's not the Hundo, but I'm sure 1435, it rings a bell, I'm sure 1435 is the Hundo for this bad boy. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, there we go, 1435. So we've got 2 shinies so far today. We've got the Hundo. Pity not combined. So we ended up doing 22 Hisuian LILLIGANT raids today, which is pretty good actually. It's not a bad number, not too disappointed with that. Of course we've got the 2 shinies, and we did get the Hundo LILLIGANT as well, which is something nice. And after the raid day finished, myself and Bat traded our worst shiny Lilligants, just because we were lucky friends and we didn't really know what to trade. So we traded that. This went from an 84% one and it went up to 93%. So actually that isn't too bad. So we ended up with a 93% shiny Lilligant, and then of course with that 1411 earlier, which is nowhere near, but it is 3-star. So we didn't actually do too bad. In terms of the raids, being a 3-star raid, it's super easy to take down. People were actually jumping in remotely. Of course that did taper off towards the end. It was nice to see people out and about, some people that I'd not seen for a while, so that is always nice. And of course Hisuian LILLIGANT it is fairly useless. It's not really going to change the meta or anything. So really, for a lot of people, it was a one and done. They got their shiny, they were done for the day. And you know what? You can't blame them. But we enjoyed, and we did end up with 2 shinies overall, which, to be fair, is about on odds. So I can't really complain. However, we do have a few things that we can claim. So we've got the Pokemon Go Road Trip Manchester research, which came up a couple of days ago. Still got 4 days left on that, but we'll claim our rewards and see what we get. First encounter is a Voltorb. Second encounter gives us a Hisuian Voltorb, okay. And then let us just finish off and see what we get for the main reward at the end. So we're going to get a 25 Pokeballs, and we get an encounter with the tiny Pikachu with the summer hat. And we've also got the Pokemon Go Road Trip London timed research. And of course, I will be at Road Trip in London next weekend, Saturday 19th, along with a whole host of other people. Alex Nexton will be there, Pogo Mile UK will be there, Francesco from the Internet Podcast. There's going to be a few people there. So if you're in London next weekend for Road Trip, come and say hello. We'll be somewhere around. That's going to be something. Voltorb is our first London encounter, so I'm guessing Hisuian Voltorb will be the second. Let's check it. Yep, there we go. And we'll just finish that bad boy and get 25 Pokeballs. And yes, another Pikachu with a summer hat. And we're also done stage 2 of the Expedition Access, so we'll claim those. We're not doing too badly actually this month. Still got loads of collection challenges. Haven't really even looked at those, if I'm entirely honest. But we do also have a few other things that we can claim. The Masterwork Research, we can actually move on to stage number 5. So, first encounter is a Basculin from stage 4. Second encounter is the Blue Stripe Basculin. And our third encounter is the shiny White Stripe Basculin. Yeah, there we go. And the White Stripe is one that did prove troublesome for me back at Go Tour 23, I think it was, in LA. So, definitely happy with that. Okay, it's 2-star, but you know what? It's okay, not too shabby. And we will also now move on to stage number 5. So we'll claim the rewards: Lure Module, 5 Golden Raz, 5 Silver Pineapples, and stage number 5, we need to obtain 5 lucky Pokemon in trades. Typical, could have done that, well, one of them earlier. Win 5 5-star raids or higher, easy, and catch a Pokemon 5 days in a row. That will give us our encounter, so that is where we are gonna literally stop until we claim that somewhere nice. Is there anything else that we can claim that's completed? No, but we can finish stage 6 of that one easily enough. There we go. 15 at times, and that Hisuian Zorua, we've already started, is actually one of the best ones that we've come across at this time. But now that also does mean that we can actually move on to stage 7 of Dual Destiny. Yes, I am that far behind, but stage 6 is done. We will claim our rewards, which is a lucky egg. We'll claim our 2500 dust, we'll claim our 5000 XP, and we'll move on to stage number 7. We will get through this at some point, and for this one we need to catch 15 Pokemon, take 5 snapshots, and earn 20 hearts with a buddy. That one we'll have done by the next video, so there'll be something to clear through in the next video. But that is pretty much going to do it for the research today. And as I've said, next weekend I will be in London for Pokemon Go Road Trip in London. Come and say hi if you're in the area. There will also be Community Day next weekend for Quaxley. That one is going to be a fun one. Quaxley is okay shiny, quite like that one. But that is going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you do subscribe to this channel, I thank you so very much. If you don't, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below. It is free, it doesn't cost anything, it really does help this channel to grow. And if you do support this channel through either YouTube channel memberships or Patreon, that does mean the world to me. It allows me to do just a little bit more with this channel than I otherwise would be able to do. Interested in joining the Patreon? Details are in the description down below. But that is going to do it for this video. If you want to watch another, click just over here, see what YouTube is recommending, and I'll catch you next video. Thanks for watching. Waterfall out.